Okay,
All set?
all set.
All right, we're going to call this meeting to order at 1:04 PM. Okay, Paula?
Yep, got it.
Okay, I have to do for FOI a roll call vote, I'm not a vote, attendance, okay, of both us and if there are any members of the public on this meeting, so just bear with me, okay? Okay, Don, you're on, right?
Yes, I'm on.
Okay, Joni, you're on.
Yes, I am.
Sue Campbell.
Sue isn't on. I don't see her on.
Okay, well, she can join us later if she can, okay? Jackie, you're there?
I am.
Doris?
Yes,
Hungerford, yeah.
Doris Hungerford. We have two Dorises.
Right, Doris Johnson is absent. Okay,
Oh.
Kathy, you're on.
Uh-huh.
Jane,
Yes.
Diana,
Yes.
hi, and Gary,
Yes.
and welcome our new board member, Dave Griswold,
Yes, I'm on. Thank you.
for your first meeting, all right?
Hi, Dave.
Hi, David. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay. What we're gonna do is, if you have your agenda in front of you, I'm gonna go through the agenda like we always do. And then we'll entertain any discussion that's needed to be entertained. Is there any member of the public on this meeting? Okay. Let's look at the minutes of the August 17th, 2020 meeting. If you have them, if you don't worry about it because I looked them over and they look pretty good. But I did send them to you. So hopefully you did get a chance to look to see if there are any corrections or additions that need to be made. Let's give it a minute. If anybody has anything, please speak up. Look good, Paula.
Oh, thank you.
Does anybody have any additions or corrections to make to the minutes of August 17th?
Just under new business, it says building committee update. There's a 15, I don't know if that's a period. It should
Yeah,
be.
that's the only thing I saw too. It's supposed to be a comma. Okay.
That's it, yep.
Yeah, good eye, Jackie.
You're right.
Yeah,
Other than that, it looked good.
okay. So can I have a motion to accept the minutes as corrected?
I make that motion to
I
accept the
second.
minutes as read.
I
I
second it.
second the motion.
Okay, and Joni and Gary. Gary made the motion, Paula, Joni seconded. Actually, a bunch of people seconded, but she's the one.
Okay.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Okay, minutes accepted as corrected. Okay, next on, we have some communications, and I'm not going to read everything, but I am going to tell you that we had a really nice thank you from the Phoebe Griffin Noyes Library for the paver that we bought for the library. And we had several notes from the various instructors that we agreed last time to send some additional funding to. And they're wonderful notes, and Stephanie has mailed them to you, so you can actually read them online if you wish to do that, okay? So next we'll have Stephanie's report, director's report, notes and special events.
Did you want to go over the treasurer report first?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I skipped that. Okay. Yeah, let's go back to the treasurer's report since we haven't really looked at one for like ever. And Stephanie and Cheryl and Don worked really hard to do a comprehensive report from February 15th of 2020 to today,
November 3rd.
basically November 3rd, okay?
Congratulations.
She sent that to you in a PDF this morning.
Yeah.
So you should have a copy of it. If you don't, I've gone through it pretty thoroughly, and Stephanie came up with one little tiny correction that she wanted to make. Steph, you can tell everybody.
Sure. So there's a two-part thing going on. So there is under the February to August treasurer report, if you do have it, under the money that we got in, there is one that it says refunds 2372.
Oh dear, where is that?
So this is on the first one. It's near the bottom, near the bottom of it. It has like membership dues at the top of that category. And then there's refunds down a few. It says 2372. Somehow we ended up carrying it over to November and we did not mean to do that. So you'll see them on both the February to August one and the August to November. The August to November is actually not accurate. And so if we could just make that change.
Okay, what I am gonna ask, Steph, if it's possible for you to do is to put better headers on these columns. So it's easier to see what is going out and what's coming in.
Right.
That makes sense, because I don't see,
Yeah, in other words, yeah, this is a report that had been started by the treasurer back when Bob Pearson was treasurer. So I would be happy to change it and just put outgoing and ingoing, but
we
yeah.
did ask to do this a few months ago when we were
Okay,
all, before we all got crazy with this stuff. So yeah, if that could be done, you know, it's showing the
Yeah.
differentiation between outgoing and incoming.
Yep.
It'll make it a little bit easier for us to follow it.
You got it.
Okay, so that's fine. Great job, and a lot of hard work went into these reports, given the conditions everybody's working under. So we don't have to vote on this report and accept it in any way. All we have to do is, if there's any issue or problem with it, please let me know, or let Stephanie and Don know, okay? I don't see anything other than that 23 and change.
Hey, Stephanie, can you hear me?
I can.
Hello?
Hi, Don.
Okay. Hey, Steph, that 2372
Yeah.
looks like it was a refund from Walmart.
Okay. And I think
Okay.
that was the one for February, but then it got carried over to the second one, which it shouldn't have. Thank you. Because we were looking for that, Don.
Yeah, it was 3 items that were returned to Walmart.
Okay.
That total 2372.
Oh, you're the best. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going to say that this report has been accepted as corrected, okay? And we can move on. Does anybody have anything else that they'd like to say about the report before we do that?
Looks great.
Yeah, it does. Looks really good. Okay, Steph, you want to go on for Director's Guild?
Sure. Just to clarify, I have the agenda here. Did we have the speaker system listed as new, or was that going to be under my
It's
direction?
going to be new business, Steph.
That's why I wanted to just clarify. Okay, very good. I wanted to give a big shout out to a lot of people. So we have been dealing with a lot of new things since we've been doing everything virtually and via, things that are outside, things that are, our drive-through parades. We've been trying to send out birthday cards to all of our members since October, as a way to let them know we're thinking about them. Of course, we still have the newsletter going out, and we have several people calling members weekly. So I just wanted to give a couple of shout outs to Joan Bonvisen and Jane Foland, who have been continuing to call a list of seniors weekly. I really appreciate it, along with others that are on the board, but I really wanted to recognize these people on the board. A special thank you to Diana Sekla, Joan Bonvisen, and Jackie Roberts, because they are sending out birthday cards to our members, and it's between 60 and 70 birthday cards we're sending out a month so far in the first 2
That's
months.
really good.
And we've been getting a lot of feedback. So many people are calling and saying, thank you so much for thinking of me. It really means a lot to them during this time. We also want to give a special thank you to all the people that have helped with the drive-through parades. Jerry, you've been a big part of it. Kathy Lockwood, you've helped out with it. Sue Campbell, who's not here today, she's been helping out at it. Joan Bunvison, my assistant Cheryl, our town nurse Denise, the VNA, and the police department. They've been a huge success, and it's really due to everything that everybody has done to help, because we wouldn't be able to do it alone. So really do appreciate all your hard work. This last event, our Halloween parade, it was a huge success. We had our Facebook page has blown up. We had over 608 people view our Facebook page, and we've had over 361 likes on just the pictures alone. Today was the cutoff to decide what their favorite costume and favorite. So we had, for those of you that don't know, we had a drive-through Halloween parade where we gave them ciders and donuts and little pumpkins that were decorated, and
Chocolate.
a full-size candy bar. And what we did is people that wanted to dress up or dress up their car, we took pictures and we put them online. So if you go to Lymes Senior Center on Facebook, you'll see them. And people could vote up till 12 o'clock today for their favorite costume and also for their most decorated car. So like I said, it's blown up.
Who won?
Well, it looks like it's a close one. It looks like, let me see, who did win? It was, I believe it's Edith is her name. She lives in Old Lyme. I'm trying to think of her last name and it's not coming to me right now, but she actually won both.
Smith.
She won both because her car and herself, they got like almost 70 votes apiece. So
Oh, she was the hippie.
she was the hippie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, she was the hippie. So it really went well. We are going to do another event in December, on December 9th. And if it rains or snows, we'll make it December 10th. Again, it's going to be outdoors. What we're doing is we're doing a twofold. We're doing a Yankee swap, and we're doing a Yankee
Ugly sweater.
an ugly sweater contest. Thank you.
That's
So
cute.
for the Yankee swap, we can only have 14 people because what we're going to do is line up their cars every other place so that nobody's near each other. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, of course, require masks and all that. And then we're also going to do an ugly sweater contest. And if more people want to do that don't want to do the Yankee swap, they can come ahead of time and get their picture taken. We're going to put them online, just like we did the Halloween stuff, and have people vote on it again, because it really brought a lot of people to our page. And I think that was it was neat to have everybody
Hi, Ben.
I'm going to just mute Don real quick because he's on the phone. Did that work?
Stephanie, can
Okay.
you send me a copy of your director's notes? Because
I will. Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'll tell Grammy.
Don,
I'm trying to mute
you're
him, but
on
I'm not able to mute him.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not able to mute him.
That's all right. That's his grandson, Ben, calling.
Okay, gotcha.
I've known Ben since he was born, so it's okay.
So we also, I just wanted to let you guys know, we started up our U.S. history and current events lectures every month starting in September. We do one of each, and we've had a huge turnout online. This is all virtual, of course, with over 25 to 30 people coming to each session. And we started in September, and we're going to run it through. It was going through December. I just ran it to March now, because I think that, this has been a really big success, along with a bunch of programs that people can participate in through the Connecticut Senior Center. So we've had about 60 or 70 events that people can participate in every month if they want to.
Great.
As the cold weather comes, I think people will take more and more advantage of it,
Yeah. And let's hope for no snow on the 9th or the 10th. Okay.
Yes. Mild weather.
Okay, anything else, Steph?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Okay. All right, building update. Gary, you have any information for us?
Yes, I do. There's going to be a new boiler, hot water installed in the building.
Great.
Excuse me, which will be installed, which will terminate the odor in our drinking water. And there'll be separate heating and cooling units in the offices. And the fire
Wow.
extinguisher brought up to date. And last Thursday, there was damage done to one of the lampposts out on the driveway by the mailbox area. And also, they damaged the fence in the same area. And all of these will...
Still there, Gare?
Hello?
Yeah, you still there?
Yes.
Okay. So there was some damage by a car to
Yeah.
a lamppost and to the fence.
Do a couple
they
of
want-
pickup signs.
Yes. And that will all be repaired and fixed.
Okay. Steph,
So
fire
that's all I have.
Steph, fire extinguishers updated?
Extinguishers
Yeah.
are updated.
Okay.
The 3 offices will be have separate heating and cooling systems units in the offices. And as I said, the fire extinguishers have been updated. And what I just said about the fence on last Thursday, that the mailbox and a small portion of the fence they drove through. And to go back the other way again, there'll be a new boiler, hot water heater to be installed, which will eliminate the odor in our drinking waters. And that's all.
Great. Great.
Good.
Can I add one more thing that,
That's what they do it.
the,
Go ahead.
there also, when they did the, they checked the fire extinguishers and the lights, they also checked the Ansel system, which is the system
Oh,
in the
yes.
kitchen, and that is out of date. They have to replace it, and it's a pretty big expense. The town is aware of it. We just have to wait to see what to go forward with
What is
that.
this again, Steph?
The Ansel system, so like, you know, the water system, if there's a fire in the kitchen,
Right.
it's like, that has to be replaced, and it's got a pretty big price tag on it. So,
Okay.
because it's not, they can't, it's not gonna be able to pass the next time, if that makes sense.
Okay. So
Will it
the
work?
the towns are aware of this though?
Yep, they're working on it now. Yep.
Okay, good.
Yeah, and
Okay.
what we're, somebody asked a question. What was it?
Well, I mean, are they going to work if we have a fire?
Yeah, they work.
Okay.
They're
Okay.
they just need a new model at this point.
Okay.
So that's how I understand it.
Okay.
Kathy. And since we're not really cooking in the kitchen right now, it's really.
Oh, that's true. Yep. That's true.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Anything else, Gary? You're all done.
I'm all done.
All right, thank you, sir.
Okay, you're welcome all. Thank you.
Okay, on the agenda, we have old business, and I have just other old business. Jane, thank you very much for joining the Old Lyme Kindness Committee. And let's congratulate Stephanie because she was awarded the Kindness Award for the month of October, right? Well-deserved, Steph, and long overdue, okay? So.
Thank you.
Congratulations, honey. Okay. Is there any other old business that anybody wants to bring up that we've gone over in the past? All right, let's move on. Building committee update, I can give that. The building committee met last month to finalize a plan to reach out to the business and community organizations via a survey online that we are going to conduct sometime in December. There are about 45 businesses and community organizations that we developed the list, and every member of the committee is taking several of those to contact for contact information. And John Kiker and I will put together a Survey Monkey survey to send out and get some responses. The object of this survey will be to just gather information on the awareness of business and the other community organizations of our center. But also to ask them, as people who might be approaching membership age, whether or not they would consider joining a center or a center in the town in which they live, because a lot of people don't live in Old Lyme who actually work in Old Lyme. So we'll be doing more of this. Actually, this morning I updated everything, and I've been in contact with John Kiker, and we're starting to work on the survey. So that's where we are at right now. We're not asking for money with this survey. We're just asking for community input. And later on down the road, when we have to do fundraising, we'll already have a nice list that we've established. So that's pretty much it. Does anybody have any questions about the building committee at this point? Don, did I do okay? Don. Did we lose Don?
He's gone.
Strange.
Okay.
Let's see. He's here.
He's on mute.
Oh, can you,
I don't see him.
Don, can you unmute yourself? He is still here, according to the,
Okay, that's all right.
Yeah.
We're good.
okay.
We'll come back to him if we need to. Okay. All right. Next, under new business, is a request for funds for the December 2020 event that Stephanie outlined a little while ago. You want to go back into that?
Sure. So this actually isn't just for the December event, but that'll be the first of what I consider many events. So we are doing that ugly sweater / Yankee swap thing. And we're going to be doing it in their cars, and I'm going to have a table set up in the middle, and one person at a time will come over, and then they'll open up their gift. They'll put it on the front of their car. And then that way the next person can either take theirs or get one from the pile. So in order to do it, we need a loud microphone system. But I also wanted to get the connections to do the ones that go on your, that connect, to your lapel, or connect, via, so that we can, if the spring comes and we're still not open, if we're able to do outdoor classes, we would be able to have it be used for that as well.
Okay.
So we could get some of our classes done, and any other events that we have outside. So,
Right.
The cost of the cost of it would be $450. However, I've already been able to secure a $200 anonymous donation specifically for that. So I'm asking the board if we could approve $250 so that I could get this outdoor speaker system to use for our December event, and of course events come in the spring and throughout the years,
Okay. So let's follow Robert's rules on this one. Can I have a motion to allocate the $250 for Stephanie to put in for the cost of an outdoor speaker system?
I make a motion that we give Stephanie $200 for her speaker system. This is Diana.
250. She needs 250, Diana.
250.
Okay. All right.
Second.
All right, Gary, second. Okay, Sekla moved and Gary seconded, Weed seconded. Now we open for discussion. Does anybody have any questions for Stephanie, or any comments that you'd like to make about this motion?
No, I think it's a good idea, Stephanie.
Yeah, it is a good idea. We have no way of knowing what our future is going to be yet. But we do know we're not inside. So it's a good thing. Even if we do go back inside at some point, we can use this system for things that we have done, like the Memorial Garden celebrations, the other things that we do outside anyway. So I think this is a great idea. Does anybody have any objections to it?
No.
Okay. Okay. So let's vote. All those in favor, we can do, I think we should do roll call on this because it's money. Okay, Don, you okay?
I think I got back on.
Are you okay? We're gonna give Stephanie $250 toward a speaker system that she already got a $200 anonymous donation for. Is that all right with you?
Yeah, that's okay with me.
Okay, it's okay with you, Joni?
Yes, absolutely.
Sue, did you ever make it on?
No.
Okay. Jackie?
Fine with me.
Doris?
Fine with me.
Kathy?
Yes, fine.
Jane?
Yes.
Diana?
Yes.
Gary?
Yes.
David?
Yes.
Okay. Unanimously in agreement. Okay, motion is carried.
Thank
Okay,
you, guys.
Steph, you have the money now. You go with, order it real soon,
I
okay?
will do that tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Under other new business, and this is where I'm going to ask Stephanie to, when we usually ask her the end of the year to leave the room when we do this.
I'm going to turn my microphone down.
Yeah, she's going to turn her mic down and we're going to have our end of the year discussion that we always have, okay?
Now I'll have no way of knowing you want me to turn it up. So if you want to just end the meeting at when you do, I'll look over. If I see everybody hopped off, I'll stop the recording. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Thank you, guys. Well,
You're
Thank you, Stephanie.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
everybody have a
Thank
good
you,
Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Thank you, Stephanie.
You, honey. Okay. All right.
All right. I'm muting too, but I'm now my speaker.
Okay. We have a tradition on this board that is decades long to give end of the year a gift to the staff who works at the center. Each year we give a gift card of some sort, and I'm willing to do what I've done the last couple of years and go and get the gift cards if we're in agreement to do this. Thinking that Cheryl, Stephanie, and Carol have really worked like tirelessly during this pandemic to try to keep everybody engaged. Hundreds of people are still coming to the virtual senior center of Lyme and Old Lyme. So I'd like to entertain an amount for each of them. And also we need to discuss the visiting nurse. We have a new visiting nurse, but she's not really been there much and not really had a lot to do. So we still want to acknowledge her, but we need to discuss amounts for each of them. So I'd like to open for Steph. What does anybody would like to move to give her?
What did we do last year?
200.
Well, I think she should have a little bit more this year because she's kind of doing an awful lot of stuff for everybody. I'm going to say at least 250.
Okay.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
I
Too.
agree.
I think an increase.
I
is
agree.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So, I have all right, we'll do them all in one motion. Okay, let's do the amounts and then we'll move for that money in one motion. Cheryl also has worked courageously through this as her assistant and has gone above and beyond to do things that need to be done. So what amount would you like to see what we could give her? Last year we gave her 100.
I think,
120.
I think at least 200.
yes, I agree because,
Okay.
Me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we'll vote
Yes.
in a minute. Okay, and then we have Carol, who, if you don't know who Carol is, she is the kitchen manager.
Okay.
She does work for the Estuary Council, but she has been there since day one and has not ever not been there to do the Meals on Wheels and the to-go food from the center. She's remarkable. And everybody loves her, that goes through.
So what did we do last year, Jerry?
Huh?
What did we do last year for her?
We did 100 for her last year as well.
Oh, she got to have more.
Yeah.
How about 150 or 175? Maybe
Can
even
we
two.
do 150? Is
Yeah.
that okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's
All
good.
right. So, and then there are Denise, our new visiting nurse. I think we should acknowledge her. But I don't know about you, but I'm not sure very many people even know her yet. So, but she's there and she's working. Um,
Sorry.
That's okay.
That's okay.
So I was thinking maybe 50.
I agree. I think that sounds good.
Sounds fair.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep, I agree.
Okay, so I'm adding it all up, 5, 10, 15, 5, it's $650 that I'm gonna need, a motion from somebody to move to, present these, to spend this money to present end of the year gifts to our staff and people who work in the center.
I make a motion that we put out the money for the gifts for the people that work at the center.
Okay,
And I second it.
Yep. I second it.
Kathy, second?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, I thought you said second. Okay, you're gonna do it anyway. Okay. All right, all those in favor, I gotta do roll call again for money. Don,
Yes.
Joni,
Yes.
okay, Sue is absent. Jackie,
Yes.
Doris
Yes.
Johnson is absent. Kathy,
Yes.
Jane,
Yes.
Diana,
Yes.
Gary,
Yes.
Dave.
Yes.
All right, motion is unanimously carried, okay? And that leads us to any other new business. Does anyone else have something they'd like to bring up under other new business? You guys are great. We might beat my record of shortest meeting of the year yet. So I know that we didn't see if anybody from the public was on initially, but is there anyone on from the public who would like to make a public comment? No, okay. I need a motion for adjournment. We're not going to schedule a meeting in December at this rate. I will notify you of the next meeting date, okay?
So moved.
That was Gary.
Seconded.
Who seconded?
I did. Jackie.
Jackie. Okay, Gary and Jackie for the motion. Okay. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Let's celebrate our veterans this week as well.
Thank you.
We're missing what was my favorite event of the entire year. It's that Veterans Luncheon. And hopefully we will get back to it next year. For any of you on the board who served, thank you. And also stay safe, stay warm when it gets cold, and just stay well, okay? And
Thank you, Jerry.
you're
Thank
welcome.
Thank you,
you,
Dave.
Gary.
Same to you.
Okay,
Yeah.
Thank you.
all right, we can
Thank you.
close, we can close.
Happy
the-
Thanksgiving, everybody.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You all. And
Happy holidays in general, depending on when we meet again, okay? All right, we're done.
Okay. Good job.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Goodbye.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right. We're gone.
Yeah, close out, so Stephanie will know to close out, okay?
Oh, close out, right. Okay.
Do leave meeting.
Okay.